In our next session, Ms. Andrea Bell, co-founder and director, Inspire Brands Asia, will be sharing with us on keeping up with the pandemic, how gyms are changing its business model to stay competitive. Andrea, the stage is yours.
Welcome to the Franchise Licensing Asia 2021 conference. I hope you're looking forward to exploring the amazing content that the organizers have put together for you, so you are empowered to make the best decision for yourself and your business goals. Franchising is a powerful business model, whether you are the franchisee, the master franchisee, or the master franchisor. There is a franchise model out there to fit every person and their passion. My name is Andrea Bell, and I'm one of the co-founders and Chief People Officer of Inspire Brands Asia, and we own the master franchisee rights to Anytime Fitness in 9 countries across Asia. I'm a board member of the FLA and a founding committee member of the Singapore Fitness Alliance, and recently I was selected as a committee member on the Global Health and Fitness Alliance, where we collaborate with the World Health Organization and United Nations on supporting their goals of getting the global population more active. It's a privilege to be here today to speak to you, and thank you so much to the organizers for allowing me this opportunity. I hope I'm able to share some helpful information with you today. Feel free to reach out to me after this presentation if you have any questions. My contact details are shown at the end. To provide a brief background, Anytime Fitness is a 24-hour gym conveniently located in community areas within 500 meters of where you live and where you work. We are a gym for non-gym people, and we have non-intimidating atmosphere and staff who truly care about your health goals and supporting you to reach them. Anytime Fitness is a multi-award winning brand that has over 5,000 clubs located in over 30 countries, and also on every continent, including a gym in Antarctica. Within Asia, we have over 275 gyms, and we just opened our 76th gym in Singapore just last week. During the pandemic, we have continued to sell and open franchises in both Singapore and Hong Kong. During the pandemic, the global gym industry has been hit very hard, with many operators unfortunately having to close permanently. Anytime Fitness, among many other brands of course, have managed to pull through, and that is largely due to our franchising model, but most importantly, how we have connected with our members during the lockdowns. The brands that remain connected and highly engaged with their consumers during the lockdowns had the greatest recovery. There were many ways that gyms had to stay connected with their members, and that included pivoting from the bricks and mortar to offering digital platforms, utilizing Zoom for live and recorded workouts, conducting outdoor classes, sending personalized at-home workouts to the members, and utilizing whatever equipment they had at home. And some gyms even sent members some of their equipment. Now, as we recover and gyms are reopening, I will be taking you through how gyms are changing their business model to stay competitive. The impact of COVID on the gym industry has been significant, and it's been quite frustrating for gym operators as we have proven with data-backed research that gyms are safe. Contact tracing was easily implemented as members had always to check in, so gyms were effectively and efficiently able to track member usage. We were also able to implement the highest safety standards and social distancing. With Anytime Fitness, the beauty of having smaller physical footprints meant we were able to operate profitably with limited capacity numbers. Across the globe, the industry bodies set out early in the pandemic to conduct surveys to prove that gyms were safe. Industry bodies exist to professionalize the fitness industry by engaging in partnerships, advocacy, delivering education, quality, and accreditation. They support the industry to provide an environment for the community to adopt a healthy and active lifestyle. They worked with every government to show the data and get the gyms open again. The industry understood that being open and allowed to operate was critical to the health and well-being of our members. One of the major benefits of the pandemic was that the health and well-being was suddenly thrown into the limelight, something that the industry had been pushing for before, but which became a common discussion point as the media helped bring into the public discussions. In Australia, data collected by Fitness Australia gathered over 6.26 million check-ins from 423 gyms and facilities across New South Wales from June 13th to August the 11th. Although the data shows 13 cases of COVID during this period, there were 0 reported community transmission cases. In England, data was collected by UK Active. They compiled over 8 million check-ins between July 25th and August 16th and reported 17 cases of COVID. And of those cases, in 1,300 fitness facilities, there was 0 contraction. In the US, data was collected by IHRSA and MXM. They collected an extensive sampling with 2,873 fitness facilities taking part in their ratio tracker. And of the 49.4 million check-ins documented in the study, health clubs reported 1,155 cases, which translates to 0.0023% infection rate. So once again, none of the cases led to community transmission. The data supported the findings that gyms are safe and they do not primarily drive COVID transmission. The risk is not and never can be 0 for any business. And the CDC recently published a study examining what places were most likely visited by those testing positive for COVID-19. The researchers found no statistically significant association between gym members having positive COVID test results and visiting the gym. The study is not a resource to argue that gyms are virtually safe or unsafe, but it does provide insight into the fact that current safety guidelines effectively control the spread of COVID-19. It is important to note that the results from all 3 check-ins studies bear the same marks. When risk mitigation and cleaning protocols are in place, gyms are safe for members, the community, and staff alike. Overall, health and fitness clubs are not hotspots and uniquely contributing to the spread of coronavirus. Although we know that gyms are safe, the lockdowns created new habits for our members as they had to adjust to working out at home, going outside, or working out supported by a digital platform. Gyms had to pivot, and omni-channel became immensely important for the gym industry. This created the new norm. As gyms began to reopen, our members were so happy to be back in the gym, but a shift had occurred. According to the Les Mills 2021 Global Fitness Report, gyms worldwide are making strong recoveries, with class attendance at 120% of pre-COVID levels in markets where the restrictions have been lifted. The research also shows that the gyms continue to be relevant, with 2/3 of the members preferring to work out with other members, opposed to working out alone. And in addition, live classes are more than twice as appealing as live stream options from home. Members want that connection, and so our physical gym spaces will remain relevant. However, members also want options. They want their fitness program to fit them where they are at their life. Going to the gym is no longer the option, and consumers are driving the fitness industry to think beyond the 4 walls and provide their consumers with options in the gym, in the home, and on the go. The research shows that 80% of gym members plan to continue using digital workouts along with live workouts post-pandemic. And so gyms had to find a way to connect beyond the physical gym space. So what does omnichannel mean? Connecting with members where they are in multiple forms, no longer just bricks and mortar. The gym industry was already heading in this direction, but the pandemic sped up the process immensely and forced companies to prioritize their goals to align their vision and the consumer's needs. Gyms need to bridge the gap between the consumers and provide a genuine omnichannel experience that truly engages the members. This meant a significant amount of resources were put into the digital arena. Fitness and wellness is not a one-size-fits-all program. Gyms learned how to better utilize their member data to create personalized experiences for each member. Members no longer want the same experience. Modern fitness users want to feel connected. They want to have a fitness experience that allows them to train wherever they are and to be able to track their activity, their performance, and their goals. The experience needs to be personalized to adapt to the needs of the individual member, so they are motivated to stay on track and achieve their fitness and wellness goals. So let's take an example of a working mother. The goals of a working mum who is juggling taking care of her home, looking after her family, running the kids to and from school, organizing their social needs, plus also trying to find to meet up with her own friends at some point, and also hold down a full-time job. Just thinking that makes me exhausted, but oh wait, that's been me. And it is exhausting. Even though I'm in the fitness industry, I've also had to find time and juggle my time. But mum knows her health and well-being is vitally important to be able to keep up with her busy life. So she knows she needs to prioritize getting in some fitness. But how? And how about your parents who are retired, who no longer have their work friends to see every day, but they still want to look at maintaining their current fitness levels and meet new friends to be active together? They want to incorporate some social activities into their healthy lifestyle. Or perhaps the young student who is juggling full-time studies with a part-time job to pay for it, but also wants to look good and feel confident. Each of these people we know personally. We understand that they're differing needs and that they deserve personalized fitness to achieve their goals. And it's not just fitness, it's wellness. COVID has raised the awareness around the importance of mental health. So how can the gym industry positively impact the area of a person's wellness? How do facilities bridge that experience gap between what they offer in their facilities and what they provide outside them so their members remain connected? We do that through omnichannel, no longer just bricks and mortar, as time is short and not everyone can get into the gym every day. We must provide personal connections through our coaches that reach out to you and provide coaching support that meets you wherever you are, that work with you on what you can do rather than what you should do. And that's personalized service. That's omnichannel. The new players on the scene in any industry will never change. There are always going to be newcomers with a flashy new service offerings and products to capture the attention of the market. The beauty of this, though, is that keeps the industry alive. It promotes discussion around health and wellness. It encourages people to try new things and to find what works for them, and it gets people moving. The more people that get moving, the better it is for our communities, our country, and our world. And I understand that's a lofty statement, but the impact on our community, if we are all active and healthy, is more than just the positive impact on the individual. Think back to the story of our mother and consider the positive impact on her son or her daughter when they see her prioritizing her health, how happy her children are when she has the energy to run and to play with them. And how beautiful is that? And it's priceless moments like that we live for. Of course, one of the other major benefits is on our healthcare system, which is largely reactive healthcare. They're there to heal the diseased and the sick. And our frontline workers are absolute heroes, but they are grossly overworked and our hospitals are beyond capacity. Less people in our hospitals and less money spent on reactive healthcare means governments can plan and budget for other community programs that support preventative healthcare, like the gym industry. In order to compete for the attention of the market, brands need to focus clearly on their vision and not get distracted by the new and the exciting. Focusing on our people and building the trusted brand is critical to the brand stability. What if you could be part of more than just a business? Be part of a cause and a movement. Be part of a journey to change lives. Help people have purpose, earn profit, and combine work and play. Make more than just a living and make a difference. Well, that exists because that's the gym industry. And that's what we all love so much about our industry. The gym industry is bouncing back and we've had to adapt to our consumer needs, but we've got a long way to go to continue raising awareness around the importance of health and wellness. As physical spaces become less of a necessity, how can those who run them adjust so that they don't become obsolete? It is so sad that so many businesses have closed during the pandemic. I can only imagine the impact on the people and the families behind those businesses that were forced to close down. It's been an incredibly challenging time for us all, and many businesses have had to pivot completely in order to survive through this. As gyms have adjusted to meet the safety standards and social distancing requirements, and more members have become accustomed to working out at home or outdoors with the support of a digital platform, our bricks and mortar are still incredibly important for our members' needs. We must be able to provide an omni-channel solution together with our physical gym spaces. We now understand through this pandemic that we can and do need to connect with our members inside and outside of our gyms. We are no longer confined to just the four walls. And so this creates an opportunity for a much larger membership base and a larger range of options for members so they can choose what works for them and for their lifestyle. So in summary, our industry understands that through the research, we know that gyms are safe. Wellness is a priority, and bricks and mortar will not become obsolete because there will always be a need for real personal connection. And this has been made even more prevalent during the pandemic. Franchising is a healthy, successful business model, and the fitness industry is at the forefront of preventative healthcare. The industry and working together to drive our collective interests forward with governments, industry bodies, and global health initiatives has been a boon during the pandemic, and it's ensured that our industry continues to grow and our business is healthy. Thank you so much for listening today. I do hope you got some value from today's presentations. Have a great conference and let me know how I can help you make a difference. As promised, here's my contact details and you're welcome to contact me anytime. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrea.